Oh my gosh, and now what's going on with him? Someone taking her? Wait, what? Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daisy, and I post reactions to TV shows that are new to me, might not be new to you. And today I'm going to be watching House of the Dragon. We're watching episode 5. So far we've seen the first 4 episodes. A lot has happened, and I'm very curious to see a few things tonight, how they're going to, I guess, continue from where we left off. So in the last episode, we saw the coupling of Rhaenyra and her uncle Daemon. It's something that was a little bit unexpected for me, although, like Alicent said, the Targaryens have unusual customs. So I guess it's not super shocking. That said, looks like nobody was happy about that whole situation. To mention that there was also actual coupling that happened between her and Sir Kristen that night. So things were kind of all over the place there, but in the end, she actually accepted what was expected of her, which is to pursue a marriage with Laenor, I think is his name, Corlys's son, who I don't know if they've met yet, but we'll see what happens. I imagine we'll probably be seeing them meeting soon. Something that I was curious about after the last episode was if Corlys and the whole family there's going to accept this marriage. I know that it's good for, like, in terms of alliances and all of that, good to help repair that relationship between those two families. But I was just not sure, like, is it possible that they might be like, no, it's too little too late, but maybe not. Maybe in the end they'll just kind of leave the past behind them and just kind of think about how this is going to help them come together for the future. But then the other question was that it was mentioned that her not being a maiden anymore could be an issue when she goes to try to get married to a lord. So we'll see if that rumor is able to be contained or if it does make it to the Corlys family and to Laenor, and if it has any impact or not. And then the other big thing is that the king finally, probably after that conversation he had with Rhaenyra in the end, or maybe after everything that happened, he finally told Otto that it's time to go. He finally questioned Otto's intentions, or maybe questioned them out loud. Maybe he kind of was just turning a blind eye this whole time. And yeah, and so he let him go. So I wonder how that's going to affect, if it'll have any effect on his marriage to Alicent, and who is he going to choose to be the new hand of the king. So lots to look out for tonight. I'm excited, so let's just jump right in.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea.
Cousin?
Jefferson Company?
I'd rather ride alone.
Who's Lady Rhea? I think we've met her. Who's this? What's going on?
Husband?
Oh,
What brings you to the Vale?
we hadn't met his actual wife, had we?
Or have you at last come to consummate our marriage?
Mm, Don't seem to have a very good relationship. I
Will you
mean, understandably.
strike the child down?
It's been all these years and we haven't seen her. Oh, oh, oh no. What is this story here? I mean,
I knew you couldn't finish. Craven!
oh my gosh, he's gonna kill her. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? Oh no, seasick. Oh, oh. I mean, that probably would be me. Ooh. Where is this? Where are they headed? Oh, and he's still here. I mean, I don't know how much time has passed.
I do not wish to see you go.
Such is the king's decision.
A decision I most bitterly regret.
And yet you made it possible.
How did she make it possible?
You chose Rhaenyra. Listen to me, daughter. The king will die, and if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. Do you understand? The realm will not accept her.
I mean, what he's saying is
It's coming, Alicent.
not wrong, probably, but
Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
I guess it's always been hard to know what his motives were, and so. But yeah, I mean, of course, if Rhaenyra does ascend the throne, it will be controversial. But where are they right now? Oh, are they coming to like propose? He's not doing so great. He still looks like
Lord Corlys. He should be here to receive.
seasick. Yeah, he's not doing so well. Oh, she grew well, obviously. It's been a while. She grew up.
Let's just get on with it. An outsider among the natives.
Lord Laris.
Who is this? Have we met him?
Your father was a good man.
As is yours, who took his place.
Wait, is he the new
So,
hand, or his father's a new hand?
What do you know of the manner of his leaving?
True.
you're perhaps in need of an ally.
State your purpose, my lord.
Yeah, what's up with him? What does he want?
I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she is unwell. It's just that on the very same night your father was the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chairs.
Tea.
Yes.
How does he know all this? And
Self-brought.
At the direction of the king, as I understand it. That condition must be something very serious.
what is he talking about? What is her condition?
Two
Is she
have in
pregnant?
common.
Or is that what he's insinuating? Why is he's the one that's unwell? What's going on? I wonder how this is gonna go.
Your Grace.
Oh,
Princess.
Are you well?
Very.
sure looks it.
Thank you, Lord Lionel. I can think of no man more suited to be the hand of the king.
That is very kind of you to say.
Oh, okay.
His Grace has honored me with the post.
So that guy's hand of the king, and the other guy was his son, I guess?
I wish to propose a marriage between your son, Selena, and my daughter and heir, the Princess Rhaenyra.
You honor both me and my house.
But
Certain details I would wish clarified before the Princess Rhaenys and I could accept this most generous proposal.
he sounds
What details?
kind of cynical. That tone.
We would like to know how the succession will be handled.
That makes sense. Fair question.
Rhaenyra is my heir. Upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she's a woman.
I think that's exactly what he's proposing.
Upon their birth, Selena and Rhaenyra's children shall take their father's Valar in keeping with our traditions.
Huh.
However,
Oh.
such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen.
Is that good enough for him?
This is an equitable compromise.
Now, if there's nothing further.
He needs to lay down.
In truth, if I had to be someone, I'm glad it is you. I know this union is not what you would choose.
Yeah,
nothing against you.
he seems thrilled.
And what do you propose?
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm.
Open relationship?
Each of us dined as we see fit.
Yeah.
Viserys is taken to bed while his ship is readied.
Yeah, he needs a nap. He was like about to pass out.
Where is Laenor?
He and Rhaenyra are walking the coast.
Do they seem familiar?
They are family.
Familiarity is not.
Right.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged.
Our house controls the realm's navy and half its dragons.
They both have valid points.
By all rights, you should be queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
I've always feared the day you'd have to marry a woman. Now it comes. Your betrothed gives you
Well, I guess this agreement then works out.
who's either duck or the goose.
Say the duck or the goose.
That Rhaenyra will be queen of the Seven Kingdoms and you will be her king consort.
This is better than we could have hoped for.
Right. This couple's going in with the expectation that they're each just going to do what they want. So it's best case scenario. Oh, it's Sir Kristen.
Did sleep for you as well this morning?
I needed to see you, Princess.
I confess I had a similar desire.
I wonder if they're still like seeing each other.
Selena is a good and decent man, but you did not choose him. He was chosen for you.
It's true.
Is he going to tell her to marry him?
Rhaenyra, before I came here, I was a knight in the Stormlands. I have deep knowledge of the port.
I think that's what's happening.
Ships of Essos setting sail with their holds full of oranges and cinnamon, and I've always wished to see where they went.
Are you asking for leave?
I'm asking you to come with me, away from all of this. In Essos, you could marry me.
Yep, he's asking for her to marry him.
Not for the crown.
Would she do it? I feel like she wouldn't, but her face was saying otherwise. I don't know.
It is my duty to marry a noble man from a great house, and Selena will make a fine husband. But my
Is she gonna tell him about the agreement that she made with Laner?
to be the end.
Yeah.
I've granted him leave to pursue his own interests, and in turn he's granted me the same.
Looks like he's not gonna go for this.
So you want me to be your horse?
More or less.
I want us to continue as we began with you as my sworn protector.
I mean, if she's concerned about like her family and their legacy and all of that, but despite that, she yearns for freedom, couldn't everyone just accept that her brother could be the heir and then she can probably have more leeway to do what she wants? But he's also very little, and the king seems to be having some health issues, and I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So did she figure out what happened here?
This question you on a delicate matter, Sir Kristen. Concerns our dear Princess Rhaenyra. You are her sworn protector and rightly loyal to her.
Is he going to confess?
The night of Damon's return, there has been a rumor, or rather, my father received an accounting of a lapse of morals that may have occurred between.
He seems very honest. I can't imagine him lying right now.
Breaches, or rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace.
Yep.
The sin you allude to. I have committed it at her instigation, it is true, but it is no excuse. My oath has been broken. I have dishonored myself.
What is she going to do with this information?
I would ask only this, that rather than gelding me and having me tortured, you would sentence me mercifully to death.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen. You may go.
So she's not going to do anything with this. I mean, like what would happen? It would just make Rhaenyra look even worse. I mean, the rumor's already going around, which doesn't look great, but having confirmed it would not be good. Oh my gosh, his arm. I just noticed that.
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel?
He's like thinking about his death. Is he gonna...
You have carried King Jaehaerys' legacy and kept the realm strong. Is it not better to live in peace than to have songs sung after you are dead?
I don't know if he would have been able to handle... Is he gonna die?
It is with great pleasure that His Grace, King Viserys, announces the start of the royal wedding celebration.
Okay, so he's still alive. He just had a really bad night.
Where is the Queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
I understand the Queen is still readying herself for the celebrations.
This is why men wage war, because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Your presence is always such a pleasure, Lord Jason.
Yes. Well, he kept his job. After all.
My betrothed.
My betrothed.
Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's his friend. Damon made it? Does he know that Damon killed his wife? Like Damon's wife? Like, I wonder if everybody just knows that Damon did this? Or if everyone believes that it was an accident. Was he not invited? Everyone seems so surprised that he's there. I mean, he had to have been invited. It's just probably awkward because of what happened. Mm-mm.
We honor Crown's oldest, fiercest ally, House Velaryon, reaching back to the days of old Valyria, the age of dragons, with House Targaryen and...
What's happening? What did he see? Oh, his wife. Why is everyone whispering like that?
Be happy, right in the midst of his speech.
Oh, because of the way that she entered? Kind of bringing all this attention to herself and interrupting him.
Congratulations, stepdaughter.
I was never much of a dancer.
It's not much different to combat.
I shall hope for a different outcome.
I mean, they seem to be very synchronized with their dancing. So many miserable faces. I mean, understandably so. I wonder if this guy is going to catch on to who Rhaenyra's interest is.
Who are you? Sir Gerald Royce. I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Ah, yes. Terrible thing. I'm positively bereft.
I wonder how he knows.
You know better than anyone. It was no accident.
Truth is, I'm glad you've come. I wish to speak to you about my inheritance.
Is that why he killed her?
I know who it is. The handsome parable.
Oh yeah, he figured it out.
Sir Kristen Cole.
Perhaps that is something we might remedy.
Perhaps it is.
Isn't she supposed to be marrying somebody?
Your secret.
Somebody else?
And now you know who.
It's gonna be 7 days of partying.
They make a handsome match, don't they? What?
Mm-mm.
But the princess and Sir Lane. Sir Joffrey Longmouth. But the Knight of Kisses, they call me, though I don't know why.
The Night of Kisses.
If you have something to say, Sir Joffrey, speak it.
Sir Lena is quite dear to me, as I know. The princess is to you.
May I say, of course, my prince.
Oh gosh, now what? Where is he taking her now? Okay, just on the dance floor. That is what he said. Does she mean this? What's happening? Wait. What is going on?
What the hell is going on?
That's what I want to know. Whoa. Oh my gosh. What is going on? It's like there's people here that know what's happening and keep looking at each other. Oh my gosh, and now what's going on with him? Someone taking her? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, and this guy. Oh my gosh. He lost it. Oh my gosh. But what all just happened? Oh no.
We stand here tonight in thanks and praise to join two souls as one.
Wait, are they just marrying them right now?
I proclaim Lenore of House Velaryon, Rhaenyra of House Targaryen to be man and wife.
Oh my gosh.
Sir Kristen.
Ooh. This is crazy. Wow. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. This episode, I can't believe that was only an hour long because there was so many things happening and I did not expect that ending. I feel like this tends to happen with episodes where like everything is going a certain way and then all of a sudden in the last like 5-10 minutes, everything kind of just changes. As usual, I took some notes as I was watching just so I wouldn't forget different things, but now I didn't even know where to start because of how that ended. So that was supposed to be, I thought, a 7-day affair and it just got cut short. It's funny because when the weddings or whatever this welcoming celebration was happening, I got a flashback of like the red wedding from Game of Thrones, and because I was just thinking like the last time that I remember seeing a lot of people gathered for a wedding celebration, everything just went absolutely awry. And it seems like it sort of happened again, not in the same way, of course, but wow. So Laenor and Rhaenyra, I thought that, I mean, a lot of people seemed to agree that they were a good couple, like strategically, but also they seemed to be like just a good couple in terms of like having like an open conversation about, you know, how they were going to run this relationship and kind of both being in agreement. Everything seemed perfect. Like, okay, great. Rhaenyra can pursue whatever interest she wants to pursue, and so can he. I didn't expect that everything would end the way it did with their, I guess, respective lovers. But also, like, I couldn't really see, like, there was so much commotion happening. How did this all start? I feel like I'm gonna have to rewatch some of those scenes at the end because I couldn't even tell, like, what all was happening. Like, at one point, somebody was like, looked like they were taking the princess, like they were carrying her over their shoulder. I couldn't tell if it was like somebody that was trying to protect her. For a moment, I thought it was like somebody was trying to actually like take her away. That was confusing. But, and then also like people kept kind of like looking at each other as if they knew that this was going to happen. Or maybe they were just looking at each other like, we need to figure this out. We need to fix the situation. Like, we need to protect the princess or whatever it was. But anyway, I mean, it makes sense that after all that happened, they decided to just do the ceremony right away. Like, what are they going to continue celebrating for 7 more days after all that? But also, when the king passes out at the end there, like, did he die? Like, did something happen? Because he's been like having some issues with his health for a while, it seems. And things were kind of getting worse as we were getting closer to this wedding for him health wise. Yeah, like, what's going to happen? I want to know like what exactly happened there at the end. The other thing though that I was thinking about throughout the episode was Alicent, how she was going, I mean, what I was seeing in terms of her whole like disposition changing after what happened with her father. I wasn't sure what her intention was at first when she was speaking to Sir Kristen and got him to tell her the truth about what happened between him and Rhaenyra. But I see now that she, I think, just wanted to confirm, I guess, that she was wrong with believing Rhaenyra when she said, you know, everything was fine that night, nothing happened. I think that if once she saw that this had happened between Rhaenyra and Sir Kristen, I would imagine that Alicent will probably be like, well, if that's true, then the Daemon thing could be true, and if all this is true, then I believed Rhaenyra instead of believing my father. And I can imagine that she's probably going to be feeling bad, guilty, and maybe resentful about that. And maybe that's why she made that entrance and kind of made the king look a little bad, I guess. Disrespected him in the middle of his welcoming speech to everybody. So, and I'm like, I mean, I imagine that's just the beginning. Like, she's probably like, is she gonna try to avenge like what happened with her dad, like him having gotten fired like that over something that actually was true when he was telling the king what happened with Rhaenyra and all of that? Yeah, I don't know, like what's gonna happen with her. Like, she just seems completely different. Also, I was surprised, like, I wonder why she wants to keep, well, if I think about it, because she wanted to keep, I guess, Sir Kristen from like killing himself. And I don't know, I guess she wants to keep him around as like something that she has against Rhaenyra. Like if he's gone, then it's like, well, she could have just made it all up. I don't know. That'll be interesting to see what is going to happen there. And then, yeah, and then the other thing too is with Daemon. I was confused about, like, why did he kill his wife? Did he kill his wife because he hates her? Did he kill his wife because he wants to inherit, like, her fortune or whatever it is that she has as her inheritance? But also, what was his name? Sir Gerald Royce. He clearly seems to know that Daemon was responsible for her death. I wonder how he knows. Like, did somebody see this? Is there any possibility that he can do anything, even if he does know? I don't know. Like, how could he prove it other than if maybe there were witnesses or something? But yeah, like, yeah. So what's gonna happen with Daemon? What happened to the king when he passed out? And what is the future of this, like, throne? Like, is Rhaenyra going to be able to inherit it? You know, there's gonna be uproar, just like the hand of the king warned his daughter, well, the ex-hand of the king warned his daughter that there would be. Like, everything seems like it's just going haywire. Like, I don't even know, like, what to focus on because there's so many open questions, so many things going wrong, and so many more things that look like they're going to go wrong. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the next episode and see how this continues to unfold. Anyway, thank you so much for watching with me. I feel like that was absolutely all over the place, me just kind of rambling about everything, but this episode just had so much happening. So I hope you'll continue watching this with me. Looks like this season is like about halfway done now, and it's starting to get more interesting with each episode. So looking forward to the next one. Yeah, tell me in the comments, like, what things am I not piecing together without giving me too many spoilers. But yeah, like, the comments you guys leave me with, like, context about what's happening, maybe those of you that have read the books, I envy you how much information you have going into this story and the show. So yeah, leave me some comments, let me know what you thought of this episode, let me know what I missed, and yeah, would love it if you subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.